Good morning and welcome back. I'm on the other side of the wetland this morning. Cabin is just over there. We actually have our old neighbor from our last place. He came out for a visit and he wanted to help us out because of Greg's thumb. So we thought we would take him up on his offer and just get a whole bunch of stuff done this week. So first up on the list today is to get some logs for the mill so we can start milling. We've got a lot of things we want to start building, but we don't have logs at the mill and it's just been really hard with Greg's thumb. Just trying to get that on the go. So our friend Eric, he is a tree faller, so he's got lots of experience dropping trees. He's actually taught Greg a ton of stuff as well when we lived at our last place. So he's gonna drop some of these big fir, Douglas fir that we've got, and we're hoping that that wood will be good for the mill. We've had a lot of problems with the smaller trees, but I think it's because they're small enough that they dried out faster. But we shall see. Greg thinks that the big trees will be better. I'm not so sure. So we'll have to just cut into them and see how it goes. And then we might have to do some hunting later because I went out to the chicken coop this morning to give them their water and the dogs were acting curious under the chicken coop, which I have blocked off from the birds. But I let Juniper go under the coop and she chased a little weasel out. So we've had a weasel at the coop. One of my hens is missing. My little white Cerema frizzle, MDM. So I think the weasel had a snack and he's gonna be coming back. So I've got a live trap that I set with some chicken in there, so hopefully it gets attracted to that, but I don't know if the trap is quite big enough because I was using it for rats. So we'll have to see, but hopefully we can catch it instead of it getting more birds because we can't have that guy hanging around. I'm just waiting for the guys. They're gonna come over with the chainsaws and we'll drop some trees.
So this is my right-hand man here.
That's right.
And if you guys remember in an old video when we were putting up our walls, this is the one-hand man that came to help us put up our walls, but his hand's back to normal. He broke his hand years ago and his hand's back to normal.
They put it back on.
I'm returning, he's returning the favor.
That's right.
I don't know if we helped you that much when you were hurt though.
No.
Or did you do some firewood or I can't remember.
Actually, my fire shed was already full when I got hurt.
Right.
And then Jaden kept the fire going for me.
No.
Firewood.
I'll take anything I can. In firewood, this would be like the rest of our winter.
Yeah, it's a lot of
tree right there. What do you think it is on the base, on the butt?
Oh, how wide?
Probably 24.
Probably.
26?
26, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can do 20, and I know that the bottom's gonna be yucky.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can do the top. Just about.
Let's thin it a little more.
Oh, so close. Now you just got blow on it. He's going. Yep. Sweet.
But like it was against a lean with a snag, so. And a deep undercut, which you're only supposed to do 25%, but.
Hey, come take a look. There's pitch still coming up through it.
Yeah. I think it didn't roll down the hill.
It rolled a bit.
Oh, you can still pull it up. No problem. We'll bring the excavator out.
Yeah, I had a small correction to not get a Dutchman here, but it was a clean cut. The pitch is actually running. When you're falling something against a lean, you're only supposed to use up 25%, but I went a little bit heavier because it was a larger piece of wood. Plus I had a small correction, so that ate up a little bit of my space. So
I'm sure YouTube will forgive you. Always happens. Look at that, man. Dude, that's actually really nice wood. Dang.
yeah, should we cut the feet off the butt and see what it is? Okay.
It's definitely, yeah, up at the top, definitely rotten.
It broke right here.
I'm gonna cut my spikes off the stump like I'm supposed to. Oh yeah, that's a real hazard.
Yeah.
Neat, eh? How old dead is this?
21. It's been locked in there for...
So I'll cut a 22?
There she goes. Woo! Beautiful. No breaky.
straight back a little bit. Now turn my way. Now turn my way slightly. Yeah, keep going straight. Keep coming. Okay, put your bucket down. Put your bucket down and use that to take a bit of weight and help yourself steer back. And then straight back like that. With the bucket down, and then extend out while you do it. It takes the weight off the tracks. Yeah. So you walk gingerly like that. And then once you get to the extent, then you'll suck the log in and you can keep going like that. You're doing okay. You do, yeah. Going to get some better chains, okay?
Okay, sounds good. This is some real wood here. Oh, look at this. See that right there? That's proper mill wood. Very strong, no checks. I'm gonna be able to get a lot of timber out of this, a lot of lumber. We can mill whatever we need. This is a big thing. So for any of you subscribers who are new, our last homestead basically revolved around doing everything that we could from the land and using the trees that we had in the area, which we had a lot because we weren't in a burnt forest like this one. And it's so nice to find some usable timber around here because I'm a mill man. I love playing on my mill, and this is where I get my kicks. This is what I love to do, and I haven't been able to do it. So it's nice to have my buddy here to give me a hand because he's been a logger for his whole life, and especially walking my excavator on the edge of a cliff like that, it's nice to have his direction because it's very slippery and I didn't want to go down the mountain, so it's good to have him here. We are going to pile all of the logs up here, and then he's going to cut that log before we pile it, but we're going to buck them here to figure out what sizes we're going to need to take back to the mill. I can't really take anything more than a 12-footer because the trailer that I'm going to be using is just a small trailer, and Katie's actually done a great job plowing here so that we can get the vehicle in and the trailer and turn everything around. So yeah, it's working out real well. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but Katie's down there. I know she's stuck. I can see her tire spinning. We got the tractor right there if we need to unstuck her, but it's like 10 degrees centigrade right now. I don't even need a jacket. I mean, I could be in a t-shirt and I'd be totally fine. It's very strange weather for this time of year. It's been a very, very warm winter. I'm looking forward to the cold temperatures. Come here. Come here. Rocks. The snow really doesn't get heavier than this. This is kind of the worst time to be plowing, but we gotta get this wood down to the mill, so it is what it is. Memories of old growth is what this is. But I think we'll be able to get some good wood out of there.
You want to take 2 feet off and see what happens?
this? Yeah, I do. Yeah. All right. Ooh. So I do 11 footer so we can cut a 10 out of it. What do you set your number to usually?
Oh, 50.
50 and just go for it?
Yeah.
Until it looks like it's...
And sometimes I don't even, just pump until you can see the grease come out of the sides.
Okay.
Probably
And
gonna
sometimes
need
I
a
just don't even leave it on, I just leave it on and finish. Oh yeah.
I'm right here, okay?
Log round.
This is the tube? lumps don't help.
It's my stabilizer.
Okay.
See? I'm impressed.
Watch out! Hey, no. All right, it's getting dark. I think we're gonna call it a day. They're gonna get one more load of logs, and then we've got a couple logs that are gonna be firewood, which will be good. Some nice fir, so we'll get Eric to cut those up and smack them in half tomorrow. And then we'll have lots of good firewood, which will be awesome. Feels good to get some of this stuff done. We're gonna have these logs ready to start milling. We can actually get some lumber to build some projects. There's a little bit of rot on some of the edges of the logs, but hopefully they're big enough that there's enough good wood that it's actually worthwhile. Because the smaller logs, typically with half of the rot on it, it just doesn't mean enough good wood. So I'm just heading in to get the wood stove going and stuff. It's pretty warm today. It was like 6 degrees Celsius when we looked. Might have got up a little bit more. Up to 8 was the forecast, so I don't know. But it sucks because we've got all this snow, and it was nice having everything frozen and the road was solid, but now it's just getting sloppy and heavy wet and smushy. I'm really hoping the mud doesn't come out because that's terrible. And I'm hoping that weasel doesn't come back tonight because I gotta get some, yeah, no weasels allowed. So I've got a live trap set out with some chicken. I'm hoping it can't break into the coop through the window screen or the kind of through the rafters. I have plastic vapor barrier on the inside, but I don't know. That's obviously not going to stop a weasel if it really wants to get in. So I'll have to pick up some chicken wire soon and have that secured. But it is nighttime. Beautiful. And that's where we're working. There's the cabin.